Hey everyone, Caulfield Cup day, and also at Randwick we have the Everest. So let's start off with my Saturday race. It's at Caulfield. Race 2, the Tyler Porter Trophy. It's a 1400 metre. I've got number 1, Vianello. Barrier 6, Damien Oliver on board. It is the favourite at 270. I'm hoping number 5, Game Legend, can have a nice run. Drawn barrier 1, Mickey D in the saddle, currently backed at $8.50. I'm hoping Game Legend can place because Vianello might put up a really good challenge, obviously, as the favourite. Race 3 is the Polytrac Gothic Stakes. Now, it's a 1400 metre as well. I've got only the one horse in this. It's number 4, Sandy Prince. Barrier 5, Craig Williams in the saddle. Last 1400 metre race was a win, and it is currently backed at $3.70. I've seen this horse race in the past. Sandy Prince goes well, and it's mainly with Craig Williams, so it looks to be a good duo in race 3 for the Gothic Stakes. Race 6 is the Group 3 Ned's Mungo Stakes. Now, I've got number 1, Zutori, barrier 5, Linda Meach on board, currently back at $3.70. It came second in the Gilgai Stakes. I'm really hoping that number 4, Just a Canter, who's drawn barrier 4, can get the win. Dean Yendall on board, currently back at $9. It was scratched the other week. I had it penciled down in the form. It got scratched, before the race, and hopefully Just a Canter goes all good today and gets the win, because I've seen it race in the past and it's been going fantastic. Race 7 is the Group 2 Lexus Tristar Stakes. Another 1400 metre today. I've got number 2, Colette, barrier 2, Damon Lane on board. It is the short price favourite at $1.90. I'm hoping number 8, Pride of Jenny, who's drawn barrier 6, Daniel Moore in the saddle, currently back to $6.50. I'm hoping Pride of Jenny can go well, because its last start, which was a 1,410 metre, came second in the Furphy Rose of Kingston Stakes. She led all the way, and just in the end, lost it. It was a close finish, but still, what a solid horse. What a fight by Pride of Jenny in the Rose of Kingston Stakes, and I'm sure she can put up a good fight in the Tristar Stakes today and hopefully get the win. Now, race 8 is the Carlton Draft Lingy Stakes. It's an 1100 metre. Now, looking at the form, I was in between a few horses. I had number 4, How Romantic, but that was scratched earlier this morning. So, number 2, Vada, who is the favourite, will go well, but I'm hoping, this is a bit of a roughie in the race, I'm hoping number 5, Paul's Regret, who's drawn barrier 7, Damien Thornton on board, currently backed at $31. It likes this track. Last 1100 metre came third, so he's got a good record at this track with distance, etc. as well. $7.50 to place. So Paul's Regret hopefully get a placing. Even better, might get the win. And hopefully maybe those odds, probably you're hoping now, if you're choosing him, that they stay the same. But maybe they will drop during the day. Race 9 is the biggest one of them all. The Group 1 Carlton Draft Caulfield Cup. 2,400 metre. I've got number 4, The Chosen One. Barrier 9, Damien Lane on board. Second in the Herbert Power. The Chosen One, it went well. Same distance, so should go well in this race. This is my trifecta. So I've got The Chosen One. I've chucked in number 7, Persan. Barrier 11, Linda Meach in the saddle. Goes well with this distance we've seen in the past. $26. So it is a bit of a roughie. And number 16, Nonconformist. Barrier 15, Craig Williams on board, currently backed at $11. I've got Nonconformist to win. Went really well in the Mighty Power with Jordan Childs. Hopefully Craig Williams can get the job done today with that jockey change. Now, Nonconformist, that fight with Probabile in the Mighty Power was just fantastic to watch. So hopefully he goes well in the Caulfield and wins it. There's other horses. There's Incentivize. There's Explosive Jack. There's Delphi. and a few others, Jan Verder as well. So it's a huge field and a huge race to win, and it's anyone's and it's up for grabs, so I can't wait for that. Race 10 is the Group 2 McCafe Caulfield Sprint, 1,000 metre. I've only gone with the one horse, which is the General, number 8, General Bow, barrier 4, Daniel Moore on board. Last 1,000 metre at Caulfield in the Pinchaboo Plate, it had a fantastic win. So I'm hoping it wins in the McCafe Caulfield Sprint today. Current backed at $11, so really good odds there. That's it from Caulfield. Let's move off to Royal Randwick. Race 2, the Spring Mile, 1,600 metre. I had number 1, Rock, but that was scratched earlier this morning, so I've gone with number 5, Kiss the Bride, Jason Collette in the saddle, currently back at $6.50. Race 4 is the Regional Allen Quality. It's a 1,400 metre. Number 3, Hoover Lucy, barrier 5, Hugh Bowman on board. I think she'll go well. She's currently backed at $7. She had a nice win at Warwick Farm, which was a 1,400 metre, so she's got the distance in her. It's going to be hard to beat number 5, the favourite, currently back to $3, Fangirl, who's drawn barrier 1, James McDonald on board. Fangirl's been going well, and hopefully she can put on another great performance. Race 5 is the Kosciuszko. It's a 1,200 metre. I've gone with only the one horse, and it's number 7, Edit. Barrier 11, Hugh Bowman in the saddle, currently back to $5.50. Won the Spring Cup, so should go well in this, hopefully, at least get a placing. Race 6 is the Sydney Stakes, 1,200 metre. I've gone with number 1, Kementari, barrier 7, Hugh Bowman in the saddle yet again for another one of my selections. Currently back to $5.50. Strong win in the Gilgai Stakes. It was absolutely fantastic, beating Zutori. It hasn't raced much at this track. That's my only concern, but I'm sure Hugh will have a good ride. And it's also going to be hard to beat number 5, Big Parade, who's drawn barrier 5 and is the favourite at $2.80. Big Parade has just been fantastic, these last few weeks and these last couple months. It won last start, same track, same distance, same jockey. So what's saying Big Parade can't do it again? I'm sure Big Parade will. Joshua Part in the saddle, and he's been going great as well. Race 7 is the Everest. It's a 1,200 metre, and what a race this is. We've seen so many beautiful horses win it in the past. There's been close finishes. Last year was the Legend Classique, Legend winning it, and we all remember that one. What a race that was. It was a hard field for me to pick, looking at last year's and looking at the field this year. Number 1, Nature Strip, barrier 10, J-Mac on board. It is the favourite at $3.80. It will go well, but Gitra. What about Gitra? That's my top pick for the Everest. Number 4 is Gitra, barrier 1. Yes, the barrier is the inside barrier, but Jason Collette on board, and I think he can get Gitra over the line for a win. $6.50 is the odds. Came 3rd last Everest, so it's time for Gitra to win it. The boy from South Australia, he's on top for me in the Everest, so I can't wait for that. It's going to be a fantastic race. Race 8 is the Craven Plate, 2,000 metre. It's going to be hard to beat number 1, Think It Over. Barrier 11, short price favourite, $1.80. National Wheeler on board, won the Hill Stakes. She's going really well, and it's hard to catch her. And I had Kaya Natik, the Japanese horse, to go well in this race as well, but she has been scratched earlier this morning. So only the one horse for me to win it, and it's the favourite, Think It Over. Race 9 is the ATC St. Ledger Stakes. It's a 2,600 metre. Number 1, Intent, will go really well. Barrier 5, Tim Clark on board. It's the favourite at $3.40. And I had number 3, Attorney, and I was, during, selecting the horses this morning with the form, etc., I said, geez, a roughie, but he won the Pakenham Cup. Unfortunately, scratched this morning, and Jason Collette was supposed to be on this horse. So I've gone with Jason's sister, Alicia Collette, who's on number 12, Savvy Valentino. Barrier 6, currently back to $14. Goes well with the 2,400 metre mark, and I think Savvy Valentino has got the extra 200 in him. So hopefully a placing or even the win. He's a bit of a roughie, so good odds there. Folks, it's going to be a fantastic day of racing. I can't wait. If you are taking a punt, good luck. And as always, gamble responsibly.